I want to thank you all for coming out and celebrating the opening of Bayou Metairie Park. My name is Denise Oliva. I'm the president of Metairie Garden Club. Thank you. Metairie Garden Club was formed in December of 2017, and our tagline is cultivating community. And to that end, we have hosted many events, many farmers markets, Easter egg hunts, symphony night, music and movie nights. We did a sip and plant, luncheon and fashion show. We have general meetings, and we have our biggest event, which is the Revelry on the Ridge, which is our Christmas extravaganza, which this year will be here at this park, and we'll also be decorating Canal Street Park. Additionally, next year, we're planning some new things, and so we want you to look forward to, in May, we're going to be planning the Blue Line Night, which has a tagline of brews, bubbles, and bands. It's an event that'll be up and down Metairie Road we anticipate a trolley, and businesses will be asked to participate in that. We may even have some vendors vending at that. We'll have bands at different locations along Metairie Road, so it should be quite fun. Also, we're going to have a Lundigar. We're hoping to have something called Pedal Parade, where everyone is on bicycles and their bicycles are decorated with flowers, and so it's a Pedal Parade. And of course, we're going to be decorating this park. We'll be decorating it for Labor Day. We'll be decorating it for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas. So look forward to seeing this park be a festive community spot for everyone to use, not just the Metairie Garden Club, but we'll be here, of course. We need you, we need help, we need people. This all gets done by volunteers, and so we ask that you consider becoming a member. Membership is $25 for a 12-month period, and if you have a business or know of a business that would like to participate, we have 3 levels of business participation. We have a sponsorship level, which includes membership, and it starts at $500 and it goes to $2,500. You can get more information about all of this at our tent. Also, we have event sponsorships as well. Those are $250. So I'm not going to take a lot of time because everybody's hot and we want to shop, but let's take a few minutes to I want to thank and acknowledge my board, my Vice President, Kellen K. Roos, who is traveling in from Mississippi, so I don't think she's here quite yet. And then I have my treasurer, Heidi Dale. Come on up. My secretary, Ann Morey. Director of Promotional Development, Maureen McConnell. Director of Special Projects, Mary Armand. My Director of Business Development and Beautification wasn't able to come today, but it's Glenda Greber. Additionally, we have our webmaster, Ben Matthews. And a special shout out to Pastor Garman and the team from Metairie Baptist who housed us while we were displaced and has given us many teams of volunteers to help us in many ways. And then there's Amanda Hurst, our FAM director, who tells everybody where to go. And then we have Tracy Crum, who did the decorations today for us, and we'll be doing the decorations for all the holidays coming up. Tracy, are you here? So let's give these out. We're going to take a couple pictures, and then I want to introduce Dana Brown. I want to introduce Dana Brown also. Dana Brown is the architect of Dana Brown and Associates, who designed the park, and also Delaney McGinnis, who's an architect and project manager. So I'm going to turn the mic over to them because they want to give you some information about the features of the park. So let them do that real quickly now. Yeah, that's me. Very sweet. Thank you. Okay, that works better. Hi, everybody. This is exciting.
You don't know how excited I am. I'm a Metairie kid. You know, my grandmother was on phosphor. I went to what was Metairie Junior High over on Metairie Road and graduated from Grace King and rode my bike everywhere around here. And so I was very excited to get to design this park. Our firm designed it. And it's never an I, it's always a we, because it took the whole firm to do it. And I'm going to turn it over just a second to Delaney, who really managed the project and took care of it. But we're excited to have it work for people to do many, many different things here in the park, including farmers market, which seems to be looking great, nice and crowded, and perfect. And so we appreciate the parish having confidence in us to do the project. And I'm going to turn it over to Delaney, who could tell you a few details about the stormwater management and all kinds of other things about this park that I hope you'll appreciate.
Okay, so I'm Delaney. I also grew up in Old Metairie and used to ride my bike back and forth every day of the summer here, and I went to St. Catherine, and so I'm very excited to be able to help turn the park into something special and something that we can all get a lot of use out of. And I want to say thank you to Dana for trusting me to manage the project, and to the parish for being such a helpful, fun, nice team to work with, and for supporting green infrastructure and actually promoting it, not just, you know, understanding it. And thank you to our construction team who made it a real park, and who has been Green Man Dance, whole team, who has been out here day in, day out, making this park as beautiful as you see. So green infrastructure features.
I'm going to jump in because I foolishly forgot to thank the person who started it originally, president of the parish, Cynthia Lee Shang. Thank you. And Councilwoman Jennifer Van Rankin, who wouldn't let it go and picked out the green picnic tables. I hope you love them. So thank you to the two of you as well very much.
Sorry, hold on. So, okay. But I'll just tell you guys really quickly, and you can stop by this banner we have over here with all of the details about the green infrastructure. But you can see we've got two very large bioretention areas that hold about 500 bathtubs worth of water to try to keep the street from flooding every time it rains. And that means that we can manage all of the water that falls on the site in the park without it ever reaching the drain. And then Dan's team also, as we discovered what was actually going on out here, added trenching all throughout the park so that it drains perfectly. So there's French drains under everywhere that you're standing, holding extra stormwater. We have 8 new native trees that drink a bunch of water. A bald cypress can drink about 800 gallons of water in a day. So that helps a lot with stormwater storage capacity. And we protected all of the existing trees on site, and all the parking areas in this pathway right here are all permeable. So that absorbs water as well. And we have a living Christmas tree, excuse me, which I'll let the Green Man Dan team tell you about installing that. It is the biggest tree we've ever purchased, I think. And we really also just designed this so that the farmers market would be able to get the most use out of it, and having power and water out here, and having this pathway so everyone can make their way from booth to booth. So we're just really excited to have you guys back.
Thank you.
All right, 2 more. I need to say thank you to Jeff Simno. Jeff works in Jennifer's office, and he's been a great contact. He's been so helpful. Everything we needed to have done. Also, last but of course not least at all, is our council person for District 5, Jennifer Van Rankin, who's going to introduce everybody else.
I love how Denise said right off that this is a we project. That's how we do everything in Jefferson. And so even today, I mean, this is one event of so many that we have in our parish. But I'm going to bring up a host of people who are part of the we from Jefferson Parish who helped this and so many other projects. So Cynthia Lee Shang, our parish president, if you don't mind, come on up. And as I call everyone, Cynthia started looking at the space where we are now, Bayou Metairie Park, started that idea of how do we use this for bio retention, how do we live with water better, and so that's how we started focusing on this site. And we had an original vision, and then when Old Metairie Garden Club came along and they started doing the market here, we said, well, okay, now we need to do the bio retention and those ideas, but we also need to make sure it's a really usable space. And so that's how we got to where we are today. And it has been a team effort. So again, our parish president started that idea. Councilman Scott Walker, come on up. Councilman Walker represents the whole parish. And so this area included. He has a business right down the street, Shipley's. And so this is his neighborhood, both in representation and in his business life. So again, he's had great input on this site, and we're delighted, he's part of the team. Lori Schlegel, our newly elected state representative, jumped right in and has been supportive of projects like this. Alan Leone Jr., our constable, he is out here even in uniform on a Saturday. Melinda Bourgeois, I know, is out here, former school board member and all-around cheerleader for anything progressive that we're doing. So, and Leo Webb and Mario Bazile are with our recreation department, our director and assistant director. I know I saw Leo's hands are in every good project that recreation brings to life, so we're so appreciative. Tim Palmentier, our finance director, is here, as well as Juliette Cassan, our CAA, former planning director. Again, they support anytime we have a question, anytime we're asking about the finances or whatever else we need or planning for a site. They've always been there for us. And I know we have a few judges in the audience who didn't have direct participation but are part of Jefferson that we're proud of. Judge Lee and Judge Schlegel are on site as well. So we appreciate, because really I think that's what makes Jefferson different. It's always a group effort, a we project. So thank you for everyone who has participated. Of my team directly, I ask so much of them every day, and they always meet any challenge. I know Francesca is the one who organized our event today, along with the Garden Club. So Francesca Holt, Lauren Averill took a special hand in this project, along with Jeff Simno, making sure that it came to life. So I can't ask more of them. Allison Happel is in the crowd, part of our staff. Again, it's a team effort, and so we're really, really appreciative. Just fireworks. Nora Baden-Holmes is the nearest neighbor, along with Mickey DeLapp Law Firm. Nora, come on up, because you have been... Exactly, it's Nora's front lawn, so you can imagine when we started talking about this, it could be a scary thing. Nora was always super supportive, always, again, generating ideas with us, and so we're really appreciative. Same with Mickey and all of the surrounding business owners. We started this project back in October of last year when it was a little bit cooler than it is now. We are, of course, completing it now. It was delayed a bit because of the rain. We've had rain every day. So when you're trying to pour concrete and you can't get a dry day, it makes it really hard. But Green Man Dan and his team were out here all the time, so enthusiastic, so passionate about this project and the green infrastructure components. And so we're so appreciative of Green Man Dan bringing to life, and his crew bringing to life Dana Brown and Associates' vision for the site and everything that they designed. The two last things that I'll say is we have more good things to come. So you'll see a poster that's over here if you're walking along the path. It's pinned up on a little board we have. We are going to be doing a mural along the seat wall that you see installed, and it's going to tell you the history not only of this site but of the Old Metairie area. One thing I think we want to do a better job at, we have such cool history in Jefferson. We don't always know it. We don't always celebrate it. So we are going to do a better job of kind of bringing our history to life. And so we're going to start at this site with a mural we'll unveil later this fall or toward the winter when we have some other events with the Old Metairie Garden Club out here. And so look for that to come and more events to come. We're just, again, very appreciative. If I forgot anyone who was part of this project, I do apologize. I know our public information office is out here, again, part of that JP team that makes good things come to life. Our Parkways Director, Brian Parks. Again, an Old Metairie Garden Club, this wouldn't have happened without you. You gave a vision for this piece of earth, and I think it's so much better than we could have imagined, so thank you. So this is the official ribbon cutting. So we're going to actually put a ribbon across here. Please feel free. Certainly, Garden Club officials, grab a scissors. But anybody, you're on the site. You are part of this moment in history. So please bring a smiley face and come on up to participate in the official ribbon cutting. Thank you for everyone bringing this to life. Let me also thank. I couldn't do anything I do without my partner, Steve Dwyer, and cameraman today is here. So again, I know we can't do anything without good partners.
Jessica, I've never seen this for ribbon cutting. I've been generic scissors. See that? Get that, Justin?
Not supposed to jump over the bridge.
I know, where's the rhythm?
Anyone, y'all want to come up? Come on and line in. Yeah. Absolutely. Happy to.
I can set up, we all go sort of sideways. Yeah.
There we go.
No, not yet.
Cut any.
No, we just said end. All right. Fran, you want to give us a countdown?
I'm going to take a few and then I'll count you down. Okay, we're going to count. We're going to cut on 3.